Hey guys, so now we're still going to be evaluating functions, but this time we're not plugging in just numbers. This time we're actually going to be plugging in variables, and it can be a little bit tricky, but it's really not. Okay, it's still the same concept. So we had two functions this time. We had f of x is equal to x squared plus 2x, and then we had g of x is equal to 5x minus 1. So we're doing different things for these two different functions. So the first one asks us to find f of x plus 1, okay? So we're plugging this whole thing in, and of course we always want to use parentheses into the f of x function, okay? So we're plugging it into here. So first off, just so we can be clear, I'm going to write out what f of x is right under the problem so I don't use g of x by accident. So that's x squared plus 2x, okay? So that's f of x. Now I'm going to know what f of x plus 1 is. So what I'm going to go ahead and do, f of x plus 1, is I'm just plugging it in. Everywhere that I see an x, I'm going to plug in x plus 1 in parentheses instead. So instead of saying x squared, I have x plus 1 squared using my parentheses, plus 2 times x plus 1 using my parentheses again. Okay, just plugging in. Now what I have to do is I have to simplify. So you get f of x plus 1 is equal to x plus 1 times x plus 1 plus, so all I did was I just broke it up. Since it's squared, it's just multiplying itself twice. Okay, so I'm expanding right now. Okay, so I multiply the 2 times the x and the 2 times the 1, which gives me 2x plus 2. Okay, now the last thing, well not the last thing, I need to expand this by using FOIL, okay? So you have to do your first, which is x times x, which gives you x squared. Then you do your outer, which is that x times that 1, which gives you 1x. Then you do your inner, which also gives you positive x. Then you do your last, 1 times 1, which gives you 1. Okay? Then you just bring down the rest, which is plus 2x plus 2. Alright? Now that we've done that, that was probably the hardest part, which really wasn't that bad. Now we just have to combine like terms, and you want to go in order. So you go with your highest degree to your lowest degree. So that's going to give you x squared. So I've taken care of that. Now I need to go with my x's. So I have 1x plus 1x plus 2x. So 1 plus 1 plus 2 gives you 4 x's. Okay? Now the last thing that I have to deal with is the 1 and the 2, since they're like terms and they're positive. I'm adding them to get 3. So that would be your final answer. Okay? Or you could factor that one, which would give you x plus 1 times x plus 3. But we're not there yet. I'll accept this. Alright, for the next problem, g of 2x minus 2. So I'm using my second function this time, so I'm just going to rewrite it just so I know where I am. Now, instead of putting that x, we only have the x mentioned once, which is nice. I just have to replace it with what's right here. So g of 2x minus 2 is equal to 5 times 2x minus 2. So I'm just plugging it into that x, okay, and in parentheses, minus 1. Please don't forget the rest of the function. So I have to distribute. So 5 times 2x gives me 10x. 5 times negative 2 gives me negative 10. And then I still have that minus 1. Now notice I did not multiply the 5 times the negative 1 because it's not in the parentheses. Okay? So then I just have to simplify. So So that gives me 10x. I can't combine the 10x with anything because they don't have like terms. But right here I have minus 10 and minus 1. And that'll give you minus 11. So that will be my final answer right here. So g of 2x minus 2 is equal to 10x minus 11. Thanks for watching.